Hello everybody, I am the Warrior H and today we're doing another time-lapse video on the Underground Kingdom, so welcome back and make sure you remember to subscribe and leave a like, it would help out the channel a lot, and let's get into the video. So we're starting off with quite a lot of mining. I mean, that is what we do as the main part of the series. We do lots of mining, that does seem to be what we like to do quite a bit, and yes, we do lots of mining. So on the right, as you can see, our lovely stone counter is increasing. Look at all those blocks increasing, and we've hit over 1,000 at this point. That is really good, so we're increasing that number, which is great. And what we're currently doing is just mining out the area, creating a nice pathway all the way down to the end area. And we're just mining out the top bit first, so it's easier to mine out later on. It would be awkward mining it from the bottom area, so mining it from the top is a lot more efficient, and that is why we are doing this bit first. And we're also killing a lot of mobs along the way. We're raiding some areas, exploring caverns and caves, ravines along the way. And as we're doing this, we're gathering lots of resources, so we can take that stone and bring it back to base, where we can trade with villagers and get a bunch of emeralds, and then we can use those emeralds for using as many resources as we would like. We could use it on quartz blocks, brick, or whatever resources we want to get for the future, which can help improve our kingdom and improve the whole structure of the place. Now, this is a big project, and this is a very big project. That doesn't even cover, those words don't cover how big of a project this is. What you are watching right now is not even the tip of the iceberg of how big the Underground Kingdom is going to be. This isn't just mindless digging. This is not just mindless digging. Let me just clarify that. There is a vision to this place, and as time goes on, that vision will be shown to reveal, but until then, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of progress to show you the vision I have of the Underground Kingdom. And I'm trying to set a record. In fact, I'm trying to set a world record for how many blocks one person by themselves can mine in a single world without using TNT, using just a pickaxe and a beacon, but not using TNT. I'm trying to set the record of how many blocks we can mine, which is one of the reasons why we've got a stone counter on the right there. So we're going to continue lots of mining and continue along the way, and I'm looking at my coordinates to see how far along we've got. And now we're trying to start digging down. We're trying to work out the area of where we currently are at, because I wasn't quite sure of whereabouts the tunnel ended. I knew it ended at somewhere at about 1,500 blocks, somewhere around there. And now we've hit that area. We're now turning right, and we're finishing off the next section. And we're heading down there. And in the last video, we were just not doing anything major, but we expanded the endpoint area just a little bit. We made a portal to connect the two places so that we could travel back and forth a lot quicker to get to the end dimension, and repair our tools with the Enderman XP farm. So we've done that, and we expanded the room, like I said. We haven't done anything major to it yet. I don't really have any plans for that room at the moment. Not a lot of plans, at least. I have an idea what I want to do with it in the future, but nothing in the near future. If you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see in this series being built, dug, or created at all in any shape or form, please let me know in the comment section below, and it could turn up in the series, and that would really be appreciated. So yeah, we're mining out quite a bit of gravel here, and who knows, maybe we'll use this gravel to make some concrete, and that concrete can be used to make a nice lovely structure to make the place look a bit more colourful or something like that. But for now we'll just put it away in the shulker boxes and store it away for another day, and who knows what we'll do with it. Who knows what we'll do with any of the resources we are gathering. You have no idea what we may end up doing with it in the future. We may just trade it with a villager when it comes to the stone. With the iron, we might make some of the new chain blocks and do something with chains, and you never know. You never know what each resource may end up constructing to. And the reason why I hoard a lot of the resources is because this kingdom is so big, and I plan on expanding it a whole lot bigger. If you just want to make, let's say, just a basic wall in the kingdom, that wall would have to be so big and so large that you're going to need a lot of resources on just the one wall alone. In which case, it's good to keep the resources because it could come in handy in the future. So yeah, I'm trying to keep I'm trying to keep a hold of as many resources as I possibly can, and that's what I'm trying to do. Because if I don't do that, that's a bit unfortunate, because some resources like granite, diorite, andesite, they're finite, which means they're not renewable resources. The only way you can get them is by mining, and if you sell them to villagers, well, they're gone forever. And well, the thing is with Minecraft, there's new updates coming in the future all the time, so who knows, maybe one day they'll no longer become finite and they'll become renewable. Maybe one day, maybe you can trade them from villagers in the future, who knows. But for now they're finite, and their resources are dwindling. And well, I mean, we got plenty of andesite and all that. We're not going to run out of andesite or diorite. Diorite. We're not going to run out of any of those resources anytime soon, but still, you never know. If we do one big project, we could end up sucking up a lot of those resources pretty quickly, so you never know. And also, when it comes to this underground kingdom, you've got to dig out areas first before you can actually start constructing things, because the main area, like the kingdom itself is underground. I will do some stuff every once in a while on the surface. I do have a plan for the near future of doing just a little project on the surface, just to bring a little bit of life to the surface, to the entrance of the underground kingdom, which is like just put a couple of statues out there and have them holding pickaxes and things like that to make it feel a bit more grand when you approach the kingdom. And I want to do something like that to, I don't want to do everything underground. I will do that sometime in the near future. Who knows? Maybe even next week. I don't know. But yeah, so we're putting away some stuff. We're checking on the villagers. We're just doing a little thing. We're just exploring our world, because sometimes it's just nice to sit back and relax and just take a look at the kingdom and just look at the vast area we've mined out. It's just a nice feel to look at the view, and that's great. So we get, as each bit of stone we collect, we like to trade that with the villagers and make sure we get lots of resources. We like to kill iron golems as well. We like to do that. Iron golems give us free iron, and waste not, want not, Take the resources where you can. If you see an iron golem, kill it. I mean, the villagers will just make a new one anyway, and if you don't kill it, they won't make it a new one, in which case it's just a waste of resources. So, take the resources while you can, and yeah, like each bit of iron can make the difference for the future. You never know where you need a stack of iron or something, and it's just conveniently on hand because you slaughtered a whole family of iron golems in their sleep. I mean, what? But yeah, so get as many resources as you can. That's my advice, because you never know when it comes in handy. And yeah, so for the next part of this video, now we've mined out a lot of the tunnel area, we're going to mine this little section here. Well, I say little, it's one of the biggest of the sections. Basically, the idea for this is, well, as you can see on the left, where the villages are and stuff, there's a pathway which goes all the way to the end, but on the right and on the right hand side of the pathway, and this will come onto the left hand side as well. I'm not doing it the left hand side for the moment because one, the villagers are in the way, and two, just doing the right hand side of it. Just doing the right hand side of it is going to take a while. Like, I spent about, what, 13-ish hours on just the right side alone, and it's still not done. It's nowhere near done. It's not even a quarter done. This is going to take some time just to clear out the right side area, and then I've got to clear out the left side area. And remember, I'm trying to set a world record by mining blocks with just a pick and a beacon. I'm not using TNT. I'm setting a rule for myself where I'm not allowed to use TNT, and I'm setting a rule for myself where I don't use any register machines doing that as well. And it has to be by myself. It's on a single player world. It is on a single player world, and you know, it's video recordings like these which are showing evidence that no one's helping me and that I'm not using TNT and stuff. So videos like these are as proof that I'm setting a record, and I don't know what the record is currently. I don't know what the world record is for mining blocks on a single world by one person with just a pickaxe and a beacon. I don't know what the record is. If someone knows what it is, let me know, and hopefully we can beat it soon. Who knows? Maybe we've already beaten it. Maybe we've already beaten it. I don't know. I don't know what the record is. But I would like to beat it, whatever that record may be. But yeah, it'd be great if we've already done it, because that would mean as each block we mine, we're creating a greater and greater record. And yeah, it'd be nice to be a world record holder. I would like to do that. But yeah, as each block is mined, it becomes more possible. And remember, on the right, that stone counter has now gone to over 9,000, and that's nearly hitting 10,000. I remember, that's just stone. That is not including andesite, granite, ores, gravel, dirt, anything like that. For the moment, that's just stone. Unless any of you know how to turn that counter to include other blocks as well. For the moment, it's just that I only know how to make it as stone. Maybe I can make additional counters where they pop up when I mine granite, like a granite counter. Every time I mine granite, the granite counter comes up, and the counters just sort of swap places as each block I mine. But anyways, guys, that will be all I'll be commentating for today. If you guys prefer me to commentate over these videos, let me know in the future, as I do want to improve these videos. I'm also thinking about maybe getting the replay mod. I've heard of it and I'm looking into it to see if I can maybe get it and maybe make the videos a bit more interesting, because from a first person time-lapse perspective it's alright, but from a third person I think it could be a lot better with different camera angles and stuff. So I'll look into that, and who knows, maybe one day we can get the video to look a lot better than it currently is, because I would like to improve the quality of my videos. Like I said, if you want me to continue doing voiceovers and things like that, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions at all, whether you want me to make creations in game of this world, a new world, do a new series, if you want me to make any editing improvements on my videos, let me know. I'm all for it. Just I'm open to any criticism, because I'd like to improve my content for you guys. And so yeah, guys, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and also the bell. Hit the bell. Yeah. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And oh, also you can watch me on Twitch streams as well. It's The Real Warrior H for anybody who wants to come along and see my streams. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or even stream. See ya and goodbye.